Hello everybody, welcome to the second Dark Lavendis Retriever Training video lesson. I did not expect to shoot another one that early after the first one, but after I watched yesterday's video and got some feedback from my friends, I realized that I didn't cover the topic really perfect like I'm used to on the trainings in the field, and I was not precise enough to explain everything. So we will follow on stopping, handling the retriever, and body language during stopping and handling. Before we start, I had a special wish from one of my friends. She would like to see this picture from detail. So you see, this nice guy is actually not me because I don't have this hair, so I don't know who it is. But you see his perfect body language while handling. He's handling the dog back with the right hand, so his hand is high. His right leg is going a little bit in front, so the dog can understand it perfect. We had some question mark yesterday here, so I hope now the dog can understand it perfect. So I could delete everything right now, but I will delete these two. So I think this is what we yesterday did. We have cleared the mind of the dog and the head of the dog, and we also make your head more clear, and I hope we will delete also these two question marks today. So that's it. I hope you like the picture. Maybe you will see another one next time. And I will start straight away with the stop whistle. What I said yesterday, I want my dog to stop on the whistle, not on the hand. So I will blow the whistle and the dog will stop. The most important thing for me, what I want to emphasize is stop whistle for me means give me your full attention. I want to break everything the dog has in the head then, and I will tell him what to do. So I want to make the dog very calm, steady, breathe, calm down, wait, 1, 2, 5, 10, and then I start nice handling. Hand or handle him right, left, back, when the dog is completely calm and in full attention, full focus on me. What you see often is that people stop the dogs with the hand up, and then they start handling from here. It's right, right. So even worse, what can happen is stop with the right hand and then handle with left. Then it looks like, oh, wrong hand, left, left, back. So I know it looks quite funny probably on the video when you see it, but it's not that funny in the field for the dog because it's very confusing for him. So what I would like to propose you straight at the beginning, not to forget about it, step in front of the mirror and look at yourself how your handling looks like. It's left, it's back, nice, calm, steady, slow, nice handling. You can also ask your friend to stand behind your dog, so he can make a movie of you from the position of your dog, so you can exactly see how your dog can see it from the distance or from even farther distance than you are standing. And then you can know much more about your handling and how to make it better and how to make it more clear for your dog. So this is something about the stop whistle. And one more thing I want to say is what people do also when they handle too quickly after the stop whistle. So it's like right. It's really not good for me because you connect two commands together. You connect stop whistle and hand or direction in your dog. So what happens then is if you do it too often, the dog will go from stop whistle straight to hunting. He will not wait for your next command. He will anticipate what will happen and he will start hunting, he will start handling. So my best advice is stop whistle and wait. Make the dog calm and then start handling him. It's like what I always say on the training is like driving a car. You're driving 90, 100 kilometers per hour, you want to turn square right, you have to go down to 20. Maybe you can drift, but it's not my case. So I go down to 20 and then turn right, nice and slow. So you want your dog not to slow down to 20, you want your dog to stop give you full attention, and then start handling him. So I really emphasize this one, I stress this one out because it's very important for me. Then we go straight to handling. I would like to start, because many people are coming from working test. Many people are coming from the working test, so they are standing just single person exercise, so it's not that important. But then if you want to start, if you go to World Cup, you want to start a mock trial or even field trial, there are always many people standing in line. So you want to give your dog the best possibility to see you, and to you give the best possibility to handle him. So always you send your dog for a mark, or you send it for a mark and step out from the line. So you keep everything behind you, you have enough space to handle, you can move right, you can move left, nobody will disturb you. So this is something that I call a good habit, to do it always. So some people mess it a little bit, so they want to step out and then send for the mark. No, you send for the, if there is a shot and mark, send for the mark, go out from the line. If you send for the blind, for the memory for the blind, you step out from the line, you line your dog and send him. And then you stand out of the line to handle your dog. Yes, one more what I wanted to say is with the young dogs it's the same, because with young dogs you stay on the edge of the line, so you have enough space to go away from the line, so your dog is following you, your body language, not to go to the dog, go to you. If you stay in the line, then if you stay inside the line, you don't step out, then it can be too much for your young dog. He wants to play a little bit, he wants to show off, he is not confident to go to you because there is another dog next to you. If you go out, you leave everything behind you, and the dog is much more confident to come straight to you. So again, this is a very good habit, what you can do automatically when you are in a line. Don't think about it, just do it. Then, straight to handling. What I said yesterday, I stopped my dog and I said today I stop my dog with no hand, and then I start handling. For me it's right hand back, left hand back. So I stop my dog, put a hand to the right and step out. I had a question today, and I saw it in the training before, some people put a hand to the right and just say right. I never do it from the static position. I always move because this is something what the dog can see better. So put a hand up, back and move. Always move, don't do it from the static position because the dog can see the movement much better. Another thing about handling body language. Yes, there are some dogs who are too excited, or quite excited, quite keen, eager to go. They are not the waiting type, but you can teach them. Definitely you can teach them, because same like you teach steadiness here, is the same steadiness over there. So here at heel, you want your dog to wait for your hand, for your voice command. So you line your dog, put a hand down, dog is not running in. He's waiting for your command, you send him. Right hand, you do the same, go back. And my question is, why the dog cannot wait like this for your command when he's over there, 50, 100, 150 meters away from you? It's the same story. You stop your dog, put a hand there, very clear for the dog, send him left. Put a hand here, I can do even this, the dog is not going, go back. And the dog can understand it perfect. So your handling should be very clear, it should be slow. What I did before, also very clear. I started handling from here and went left or went up. But for now, for me, it's a good handling. If it works for you, no question, it's perfect for me. But from here, the dog can go left or can go back. For me, it's more clear if I put my hand straight here, and from here I handle left. There is no question if the dog is going back or he's going left. He's going only left. From here, he's going only back, nowhere else. Some tips about handling. What I see in the field is always think about the cover, about the environment you have around. So for example, So for example, if the dog is sitting in the cover, I will ask Tanya to go a little bit more down. So the dog is sitting in the cover, he can see you, he can see your half body, and what you do then is tell him and the dog cannot see anything. And then you are thinking like, bloody hell, why my dog is not listening, he's going the other way. Of course, because he cannot see you, so he's anticipating what you want from him. So you have to be always very clear with your handling, with your body language. One more thing what Tanya just showed me and I forgot to mention is, what I see often, people are not thinking. I always use white thing. Or if it's winter, white behind me or snow, then I use something dark, but I use in front of the forest something white in my hand to handle my dog. Some people, they don't use it, so but then they handle like right. And you see the hand is going like this. It's always better if you have your hand like this because the dog can see it much better. If you would make a movie from 800 meters, you would see also the difference. It's always every little bit what you can do can help your dog. Another thing is, we often handle our dogs in the forest, and we all have been there before. You stop your dog in the forest, you stop him always behind the tree. And then you have to start moving because the dog cannot see you. So if your dog is used, then you move your hand and say, and send the dog, then what he will do? You stop your dog, and you start moving, and the dog will see moving hand, he will go straight away. So what I prefer is, stop my dog, I will handle to the right, move, I can see him, right, and then I can handle him. Another thing is, a lot of trees in the forest. You stop your dog, and there is a nice big tree next to you on the left side. You want to send it up to the left, you can see your dog perfect. You can say, oh, my dog can see me absolutely perfect. Stop. Left. What will happen? The dog cannot see anything. So you have to always think how the dog can see your hand which is handling him, not only you. So there was few tips. I hope I didn't forget about anything. I'm going now to delete these 2 question marks. I hope everything is clear for everyone now, for the dogs, for the handlers. If not, you can send me a message, you can call me, you can visit our group on Facebook, Dark Lavandis Retriever Training, you can visit our Lavandis Labradors YouTube channel, you will see some videos there, you can have questions, if you want me to take another specific video, just ask, and until then, everybody enjoy your trainings, and I hope to see you in the field. Bye bye.